Welcome back again to another video right here on the channel, and today's video we will be discussing a few things about the Manchester United versus Arsenal game that will be happening at the Emirates. So this is going to be a good game. It's going to be a very tough game. It's not going to be an easy win for United, but this is something we'll be discussing and looking forward to, where Carrick's plan, strategies. We will also discuss a few things that we can take from the win against Man City into the game, and we'll see where Arsenal is also leaning towards and where we go after this. But welcome back, and if it's your first time being here on the channel, please hit the subscribe button, put on the notification bell, like and share also. With that, we go somewhere. We need that little token of support here for me to reach where I want to reach at the end of the year. But thank you again, and let's dive into this. So first things first, we have enjoyed a week of celebration, a week of watching compilations, a week of just enjoying that feeling of winning the Manchester Derby. So now we are in for another fight against Arsenal. Currently, the league leaders, they have so much to take from this game. They have pressure mounting on them from Man City, and this is a game that they think and know they must win. But this is also a good momentum push for Manchester United to get a win from their previous game. Carrick did mention that the players need to stay level-headed so they can go into the game with much confidence, much morale boost, and be ready for the game. And this is something that is really important for the players to know. Moreover, it also gives them the ability to think and be immersed in the upcoming game. And this is something that we need. We need that energy. We need that push for this game. And he did also highlight the positives from Cunha and Diego Dalot, which was something I was like, did we all watch the same game? He did. I think the first few minutes of the game, there was so much immense pressure, and also he got ahead of himself in the game, and that's why he made a few mistakes that were not. It was very recognizable to the entire team and also to the entire fan base. We did see that there was a shake, there was fumbles, but he did eventually gel into the game, and we didn't see much of him for the rest of the game. But that was something that he did say, and also did take positives from Matheus Cunha's ability to come in and also provide an assist and be able to do something different that was kind of missing in the game. So that was one thing that we actually needed. And Cunha, honestly, Cunha did do well when he came on, and that was something, or that is something actually United needs. We have to have that person who comes in from the bench into the game and be able to make an impact. I feel this current gem of players we have, we do not have that person who can come in and within a twinkle of an eye is able to make runs and able to change the dynamics of the game, whether we are winning or we are losing. We do not have that. And Matheus Cunha being able to come in and do that, that gave us the ability and the opportunity to score our second goal. So that was a good cameo from him. And also, this week, press conference, he did also acknowledge the commitment from Casemiro, who also announced that he is leaving Manchester United at the end of the season. Bro, it's a bummer. When I feel or see the name Casemiro, it gives me the idea of who he was at Real Madrid, the troubles he won consecutively with the Champions League, and the powerhouse he was, the destroyer of a midfielder he was the correct CDM they needed in that period, and that allowed movement from Modric and Kroos to operate freely because they knew that Casemiro was there for for the taking, and he was there to solidify their midfield. So that was really good. But Carrick said that he would be there to give his all for the remaining 4 months of his contract and be able to do what he has to do. Unfortunately, I don't see ourselves winning the league to mark his departure, but this would have been a good time for us to be able to win a trophy and say goodbye to him. But unfortunately for us, we are out of all the trophies or the competitions that we could have won. So he might leave with nothing, but we are very thankful for Casemiro, his goal against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, and his game against Man City in the FA Cup. We are really great that we've won those 2 trophies with him, and he has brought something good into the squad. He brought fun. He had his ups and downs, and I really am appreciative of all that he did for the club. But in this game, I'm expecting him to be partnered again with Kobe Mainoo in the midfield and play as they did against Man City, be able to dictate the game, and Kobe Mainoo be able to move freely and have someone to pass in that midfield 3. And that was something we were missing in the Ruben Amorim time, and that is something that Carrick has solved in his short period at the club. So that was something good for Carrick and also good for Casemiro to adjust to. Now let's look at the game against Arsenal. Let's talk about the game. United might go back with the same formation and also with the same crop of players against Arsenal. From what we saw Dogu on the left wing, which he really did play his heart out and also got a goal. He was literally almost man of the match, but also Casemiro played a vital part in the game. So that was something that I think Carrick might stick with him. But if we are going a game, I don't know if Mazraoui is back. Dalot is going to be on the bench and be replaced by Mazraoui. I would prefer Mazraoui going back into the starting lineup with him being at the right side. Maguire and Martinez will be great in that formidable defensive back 2, and also with Shaw on the left hand side. Definitely in the middle, we are going to have Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro, Ahmad to the right, Dogu to the left, Bruno Fernandes, and Mbeumo, which was a tactical genius from Michael Carrick to have him start as the striker. He only needed the pace, and we know his striking capabilities. He was able to score as fast and as great as he could. So that is my starting 11, and that is where I see us going. Probably not gonna have the only changed player in the starting 11 we are going to have will be Mazraoui in for Dalot. And apart from that, I think that's a good level for the game. Arsenal, on the other hand, I don't know how many players are injured currently, but I know definitely Rice, Saka, Madueke might have a go at it. Calafiori, Saliba, and Gabriel might also start for them. The attacking, I don't know if they decide to go for Gyökeres. I would appreciate that because he hasn't been of much of a threat in the league since his arrival. I would prefer Gyökeres over Jesus or Havertz. Those 2 players are back from their injuries, so it gives them a boost for this game that they might actually cause problems for us. We know what Jesus has done before to our defense here, and then that of Havertz, not really, but with the form that Gabriel Jesus is currently having, it would be very crucial for Arsenal to start him. But I will also prefer on my side that they start Gyökeres, because if you have Gyökeres in the game, it will make everything. The attack is not going to be of a threat, but we'll see how that will go. And looks like Martinelli might also play. I don't know. But if whatever they decide to go with, I'm expecting our defense to react with strength and react with decisive thinking and not panic in front of of them. So that is something I will be going for with Arsenal, which I do not care much about them, but if they decide to go that, they will be a threat. And let's not forget, they are the league leaders, so they are coming in with their most of the goals and set piece techniques that they use. So we should be very mindful of those. But that is from Arsenal's point of view. Now, one of the most important things that I would want to talk about is Casemiro announcing his departure from the club. Now that he has announced to the whole world that he's leaving, who is there for us to take in for our midfield? Because right now I'm hearing that this coming summer is going to be a revamp of the midfield, and this is something we've been wanting for years. We've been wanting that our midfield will be revamped to young, energetic, pacey, technical players, and it looks like we might be going in for Anderson, going in for what's the other guy's name? Baliba, and also Adam Watson. If we are able to get all these three players, that would be great. I would, if it's up to me, and I'm supposed to advise Manchester United right now, I'll go for Anderson and Watson. I feel those two guys will be very good for the midfield. And the other person I would go for in preparation for if Bruno Fernandes decides to leave the club will be to get Nico Paz. He's very technical. He's very good on the ball. He has the vision like Bruno Fernandes, and I think that would be the best person to replace Bruno Fernandes, in my opinion. If we are able to secure Nico Paz in the midfield with the other two guys, that would be great for us. And also, we would have Kobbie Mainoo being instrumental in that midfield. So that is my take. If I am wrong about this, let me know what you think. Do you think that having do you think that having Watson and Anderson in conjunction to Nico Paz be a better three fit for United in the future? Let me know in the comment section, and I would be happy what everybody thinks. But that is my take for the game. My prediction for tomorrow's game is 2-1 United at the Emirates. So come on, United, come on, we need this win. This is a win. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and tomorrow right after the game we'll be posting our match review, and also if we lose, we win, we'll be celebrating that. But catch you guys on the next one, and we'll see you later. Peace.